I ain't gonna yak. But I need to drink some water.
Yeah, go for that water.
Here's the hiccup. You hiccup?
Sometimes.
Excuse me.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today I'm joined by legendary comedian and TV host Bob Saget. You grew up with him on shows like Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos. You can catch him on the stand-up stage. And speaking of, he's here to promote his latest special, 0 to 60, set to release on November 14th. Bob,
I'm
welcome
excited
to the show.
about that. Pleasure to be here. I've watched a lot of my friends, a lot of comedian people. A lot of people plug their stuff, and after they're done eating here, they got to plug themselves.
Yep.
Does the tongue swell up? Does it like a puffer fish of some kind?
I guess we'll find out. Every person's different. How are you with hot food?
I love this stuff. I used to go to Buffalo, and I used to go to the Anchor Bar where wings were.
Yes.
Then I know how to make them. You know, I used to make it with Frank's hot sauce. I mean, this one's called Mega Death, so that's nice. We know where I'm heading. Where do I get the Valentina? I unscrew the bottle?
It's already on the wing.
Oh, the wings are pre-spiced?
Mm-hmm.
And this is spicy a little bit.
Little bit. So the Hot Sauce interview show, there's really only one place to start with you because the internet recently went nuts with the revelation that you might be the lady on the front of the Cholula bottle.
Right. What happened was someone sent me a tweet that said, you look like her, and I couldn't argue with it. The Cholula lady does have a resemblance, but Cholula hasn't let go of me. They keep holding on to the tiger's tail and saying, we supply the spice, Bob supplies the comedy. And then somebody called up from one representative and said, you want to do an ad because you're kind of talking about him like he's promoting your product. But that's the end of the story, kids. It just sucks. But I used to go eat these things, and I know how to make them. Take butter and you take the hot sauce, you put it in there, you shake it in the pan after you deep fried it.
Yep.
But these aren't buffalo anymore. Once you put this stuff on it, you're just...
We've bastardized the art.
Right.
Are you ready to move on?
Bastardized a fart. Yeah, what's this? You don't care whether they're male or female. They're not male or female.
Flats or drums?
They're made of flats or drums?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Stamos says to girls, because he plays the drums, and he likes them flat. That was awesome.
You're enjoying this one.
Can I have more of this one?
Yeah,
I'm really hungry.
Go at it, Bob.
This is good.
So in addition to Fuller House being one of the most popular shows on Netflix,
Yeah.
Full House has not even left the air since it debuted in 1987.
No, it'll never go away.
So what I want to do is hit you with some Full House folklore, and you can tell me if it's fact or fiction. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. I'm eating hot wings. I'm ready to take a crap again.
If it's true that Dave Coulier used to crash on your couch years before Full House was even a thing.
I met Dave when he was 18. I was 22. We had a mutual friend. He's a great writer and director, Mike Binder. And Mike said, Dave needs a place to crash. And I said, okay. So he stayed at my house, just like Joey staying in the alcove.
Is it true that you had to take a break from filming when you had the pony on set because it kept getting an erection in front of the live
Yeah, that's in my
audience?
book, Dirty Daddy. You don't want to donkey around kids, and the kids were level with it, and it looked like a teenager's arm.
And then staying on the topic of animals, is it true that the golden retriever that played Comet was also Air Bud?
Yes. What happened was he got Air Bud movie, and Stamos was pissed. He was like, fucking dog got a movie. I didn't get a movie. I want a feature film. Yeah, Comet. It was named after a cleanser because I cleaned on the show because I was Danny Tanner. Could have been called Windex, but that would have been a stupid name for a dog. Is there Windex on one of these wings? Am I going to die?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Then I'll go down too. I'm eating the same ones.
I don't want that. Neither of us go down on this thing. Portland, that's a great place. I love Portland. I go there quite often. No fat, I'm in. There's tomatoes in it.
So you made your directorial debut with Dirty Work.
The first feature film. I directed a movie when I was 21 about my nephew having his face reconstructed.
Oh, you won
Hold on, that makes me hungry.
You won a Student Academy Award for that.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
I've been reading about you for the last
Smart.
couple of days.
I'm sorry. So I won that, and they took his face off, and then reconstructed. Damn, these are good.
So you made your feature film directorial debut with Dirty Work. In addition to being a fan of the movie, it's also my favorite type of movie because it's blasted by critics, but it's beloved by the people.
It got screwed. Dirty Work was something that I loved, and Norm Macdonald's a friend. Artie Lang, I fought to get him the job in it, and it was Chris Farley's last movie.
Right.
God bless him.
Don had that
Rickles,
great cameo.
Don Rickles, one of my dearest friends. His loss is a big loss. This past year has been very difficult. The movie was kind of brash and had an odd viewpoint to it. It's kind of guy humor. Not to say that movie critics aren't guys sometimes, but I don't know. It was really made for 15-year-old boys. When this is over, do you hit me with this paddle on my bare buttocks?
I did that to Henry Rollins.
And he liked it?
He seemed to enjoy it.
That's fascinating. You get big names on this thing. What are you doing with me?
We're very excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. And everybody seemed excited when I walked in. People were in the hallway going, good luck. Like, what? Am I going to prison? Am I going to go electrocuted? All right, what's this?
This is the Queen Majesty. It's a Scotch bonnet and ginger sauce. So you know you've made it in pop culture when you become a staple in rap lyrics, and Bob Saget, against all odds, has somehow, some way become the most name-checked comedian in hip-hop. So what I want to do is just bounce some of the most classic Bob Saget bars off of you, and I'm just wondering how they hit your ear, what you think of them. Does that sound good?
Hit me.
All right, so this first one's from Lil Wayne. It's on All I Have. Wet pussy in my cabin, more bitches than a pageant. I keep a house full, call me Bob Saget.
Hell, he's saying I'm cool as shit because you got bitches in your cabin. But these bitches are DJ, Steph, and Michelle, so they're not like hoes. He also says he wants that Bob Saget money in that song, which is nice. That's a nice thing to hear. Who knew that I'd wind up here?
All right, this one's from Nacho Picasso on Naked Lunch. Dag Nabbit, bad habits, I'm Raj Rabbit. I just took a key bump from Bob Saget.
Well, that's okay, you know, if you like that kind of lyric. I am not the drug guy people think I am. I have gone through that in the early 80s. I'm a comedian, so it was impossible to avoid.
Right.
Coke is, you know, obviously a key bump.
Yep.
So it was around in the early 80s, and I can't say I didn't see it.
But you certainly didn't give one to Nacho Picasso.
No, that would have been cool as hell, but I don't think he was born.
This one's from Machine Gun Kelly on Miss Me. Y'all in family houses like Bob Saget, both parents. I was on family couches like, you don't want it, I'll wear it. Inheriting hand-me-downs as a grown man embarrassed.
That's actually poetry. That's nice to be part of that. I mean, it's sad, but it's honest. So I like that. I never heard that. This is your sauce. You sell this. You have a big enough following. There's millions of people following this. And not to put it down, but doesn't it shock you?
It started off as a goof, and then the snowball just starts picking up momentum, and then before you know it, it's this big, huge, crazy thing. You know? It's crazy.
I say that about my penis, but I would never eat it.
All right, Bob, so we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context, but with you, we've done a little bit of a twist. We've pulled some great Bob Saget throwbacks. So I'll show you the picture, and you can tell me what's going on, the bigger story there, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right, laptop, please.
Okay, let me just wipe all this bile off my mouth.
Smart, good time
This
to do
is
that.
good. This is actually amazing. I recommend all of you doing this. It's the
wings?
last couple that are like insane, right?
Yeah, don't put the horse in front of the carriage or however it's.
No, you don't want to do that.
All right, so this is a great pick. You and Johnny Carson.
That was a dream. I was on his show like 13 times. I would tell him stories and I'd say, this is true. And he'd go, I don't care, just tell it. And Letterman did the same thing. He really acquired some of Johnny's best qualities that he would self-admittedly say. My mother went up to him after a show once. It was so embarrassing. She goes, Mr. Carson, we just want you to know you're doing a very good job. Some lady from Philly. And he goes, thank you, ma'am. It's like 30 years he'd been doing it. He'd been doing it 30 years. And then he goes, want to see my new car? And then I went out and looked at his new Corvette and left my parents. Just left them. They didn't deserve him after that. Won't talk to Johnny Carson that way, the king of everything.
Do you remember this? This is your roast.
The reason I was happy to do that roast is it was all my friends. It's a 20-minute cut of Norm. People didn't know what the hell was going on.
He was really playing to the back of the room with that one.
He called me a week before and said, I don't want to make funny. I don't like doing roasts. I'm just going to read jokes from a 1940s joke book. I said, Norm, you gotta curse sometime. You gotta say shit or fuck or something. I don't like doing that. Meanwhile, he did. He finally, by the end, and I was like, because I had just directed him in Dirty Work, I was like, yeah. You know, I'm saying you got a fucking dog face, you know? And then it was like, it was a lot of really wonderful people were on it. And then Gilbert. There's my Don Rickles.
There's Don Rickles, you and Don.
I loved him so much. We just lost him, and I called him like 4 weeks before he passed away. His mind was really good all the way to the end. And I said, how you doing? He said, what do I have to do to get you out of my life? And he went too far. I mean, I didn't think he had to do this. I don't need a dirty dick, dude. I'll eat a clean dick. That's how I got this movie made I just shot. Oh, you just suck it right off.
Just, yeah. Clean, just deep throat that wing.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This I feel.
You play a version of yourself in Entourage, and I'm
Right.
always fascinated by these shows, whether it's Curb Your Enthusiasm or Entourage, where celebs are kind of towing the line between reality
Right.
and fiction.
It's interesting, when I first did Entourage, and I did like 4 of them, the writer, producer, Doug Ellen, wanted me to be more down on my luck, you know. Oh, my ex-wife got my money and all this crap. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. And he said, well, let's make him the ballsiest, richest motherfucker ever then. It's, you know, he doesn't care. She can have as many houses as she wants, and he's banging young girls. And I'm like, that sounds fun. So I've been asked to do a lot of cameos and be the punchline in things, like in Half Baked.
Doing sucking dick for coke.
I did say that. This is the closest I've come to that since then.
Things get pretty serious here.
Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh man, why did I do this? This is what you wait. This is a soundbite you wait for. Oh crap. I hiccup when I hit real spicy food, so get ready.
So it's coming.
I ain't gonna yak, but I need to drink some water.
Yeah, go for that water.
Here's the hiccup. You hiccup?
Sometimes.
Excuse me. Do you fart projectile vomit? I hiccup. You happy?
Good.
Are you
I'm glad
happy?
you checked that box instead of the others.
My ears start bleeding.
Well, here it comes.
Then my penis falls off and I throw it at your head and it looks like a unicorn.
Whoa.
Holy crap. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
I need a moment. You took me from 0 to 90. No, you took me from
0 to 60.
Hey, I'm gonna hiccup a while. Don't make fun of it.
So America's Funniest Home Videos used to be the only game in town when it came to embarrassing home videos, but now with the
Until this show.
proliferation of the internet and YouTube
Yeah.
and camera phones and the like,
It's our
now
life.
we live in this sort of thing. But what the people are missing out on, the internet in particular, is the Bob Saget narration.
That's very
So,
nice. Some people
what
hated it. I got thrashed by critics.
Well, I'm gonna give
worked
the internet
hard on it.
I know, and you were very good
But
at
all
it.
I do, oh my God, you wanna get married? We can eat hot wings and just shit in bed.
What I want to do is show you some of the biggest, most talked about clips over the last couple of years. I want you to react to it.
I
Does
only
it
did
stand
5
the test
voices.
of
It was
time?
like, oh, look out. You know, that bad Rocky voice.
That was my favorite one.
Or look at me, you know, some guy, and then the guy goes Jerry Lewis. You know, that kind of thing.
So this one
Right.
is a science teacher doing a demonstration.
1,
2, 3, let me know.
2, 3.
Can you go full screen for me? Can you hit that right little
Sure,
thing?
sure.
Count.
Hold still, my student.
One,
I am going to simply smash the cinder block and hit you in the dick. You just have to be there for it. There's really no talent, you know. Hit you in the dick would not make it on the air today.
And that's a shame, but that's the hot one's difference.
Well, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make it dirty. Leave that on. What the hell's that? I'll narrate that. Oh, it's so beautiful here out in the ocean. Oh, shit, I should just relax here all day. I forgot to douche! You know, she forgot to douche, and then you have the ocean. Is that offensive? I don't want to offend anybody.
No, I think it's good. I got one more for you.
Okay, I'll
Here's
look
an
at that.
Ibex yelling at a guy.
Do you still love me, darling? Fuck you! Fuck you! I married you. I gave you a baby. Why is she telling me to fuck myself? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you and your sunglasses, you piece of shit! Get the fuck in here. I want to have sex again. Ram me from behind. Hold my horns, you son of a bitch.
And I apologize to anybody I might have offended with my faux accent of anyone from Mexico. Because God, there's so much stuff in the world we gotta fix.
We do, Bob.
But that's why this is a nice show. Because you're distracting people from it, and then people like me come on and remind them.
Yeah. That's the good
Okay,
thing.
what
There's no
is this?
escapism
What
here.
is this? This is beyond insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. This just isn't funny.
No,
Tastes like there's medicine in it.
not in a good way.
No, no. Are you killing me? It's got orange juice. You don't taste that. You just taste potassium sorbate. Oh, it's a lot of sorbates. Sodium. I'm gonna toss this.
Yeah. Smart.
That's tough. Do they have flames coming out of
Here,
my
after
asshole
the
was
first
coughing. Okay, go ahead. What was your question?
I know when you do shows like
do you
this, you
call
get a
911?
million questions about being Danny Tanner.
Right,
But
right.
sometimes I wonder, what's the one thing that people don't ask you about that you wish they would? When people just hit you with full house questions all the time, what do they miss about Bob
Well,
Saget?
they're it's kind of equaled out with my stand-up. I love entertaining people. Hold on a second. My nose is bleeding. Hold on, my lung is hanging out of my ass. You want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, show it to me. It's almost like Jackass having dinner.
We'll put it in
on
the trailer.
Jackass. Ooh.
Ricky Gervais called this a cross between Jackass and Charlie Rose, which was like the
Well, that
highest
is
compliment.
that is exactly what it is.
Mhm.
And that gives you talent. No, it does, because people are watching it because it brings people to the program.
Mm-hmm.
They get to learn stuff and they'll get to watch someone suffer.
Yep.
But you're hard ass, so you don't suffer.
I have the responsibility of the interview on my shoulders.
No, you work out harder than I do.
No.
I'm
no,
gonna be
no.
on a plane.
I hope I look like you at 61. I really do.
Really?
I really do.
You won't. If
No.
you eat this every week,
I'll
you're
look
gonna
way
fucking-
worse.
you're
Look
gonna
like-
look like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. All right, there's 2 left. $500 times hotter than a jalapeno chili. What? I mean, every disclaimer is happening right now. This is unbearable.
Just put your toes in the pool. Don't do a cannonball.
This is unbearable. Do I have to eat more?
You don't have to eat more. The people would probably want you to eat more. I know you just got over saying what an entertainer you are, but you don't have to eat more.
All right, I'm gonna have another bite. This is how much I care about you. How
I
much I like
appreciate
you
you. I
immediately.
appreciate you, Bob. I appreciate
If you saw me
Bob.
on the street, out in front afterward, just lying there with having a heart attack, you'd help me?
I feel like it was my responsibility to help you.
All right, watch this.
Whoa. Bob Saget, splitting wings. I love it.
Oh, jeez, God, why did I do that?
So you've been around comedy clubs since you were a teenager, from emceeing at the Comedy Store to rubbing elbows with the young David Letterman. So as somebody who's been in the game now for over 4 decades, I want to hit you with some yearbook superlatives, and you can tell me which comedian best fits the description. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Biggest drama king.
You know who I respect and love the death out of is Mark Maron? It's not a drama king, but it's depression. My eyes are tearing up. My mouth is on fire. Literally just feel like I sucked a dead person's butthole.
The future of comedy. Is there a young comic that excites you?
I think they haven't been born yet. And people are telling me now, hey, there's a new comedian on Netflix. You got to see his new special. But then hold on. This is incredibly painful. Well, that's the hardest one, right? No, The Last Dab.
Yeah. Most likely to fist fight a fan.
Let me think. Who has actually done it? Someone like Joe Rogan is a great comedian, and he is a UFC kind of guy, but I've never seen him do anything violent with a fan, So that's like, it's a dignified guy that's got the ability to do it. It's comedians that are good feel things very, very deeply. I'm not that good, but this has caused me to feel things very, very deeply. You're gonna put more on it?
This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last one. You don't have to if you don't want to, Bob Saget. And I would
Well, I
actually
gotta do it. You said my name in a sentence. So let me just,
little something. Don't go crazy.
no,
Don't
just
be
a little
hero.
dab.
A little dab will do you. There you go.
That would be like if I got some kind of a disease on my wiener, that's about how much I'd put on of the medicine.
Well, I think maybe there's a multi-use here, so you can have that bottle. You can take it home with you.
I'm not taking it. On the airplane, they'll arrest me. Okay, well, cheers.
Cheers, Bob.
I wish you well.
I wish you well.
I'll see you on the dark side. It creeps up. You know what? This tastes good. That's how it throws you. I'm going to show you what a bitch I am.
Whoa.
You've never seen it, but well,
Whoa, okay.
That's not happening. Literally die. Okay, this is for you.
It's for the people.
This is for the people.
Bob Saget.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be on a plane in an hour.
So one of the things that stands out about your comic mind is not only how quick it is, but how quickly it can go to a dark and sordid place. Now with the Megadeth and the Last Dab and the bomb swimming through that soup in your body,
Right.
I want to hit you with a little word association game. So I'll just give you the word, and then you can tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Sound good?
That's great.
Cantaloupe.
Mother.
Ferret.
Richard Gere.
Halloween.
Richard Gere.
Hot sauce.
Mouth on fire.
The letter A.
Anus on fire.
Amazing, Bob Saget. You
did
made
it?
it through. You conquered the wings. You took on 10 questions.
He drinks some of my pussy milk. I don't mean pussy milk. I meant I'm a pussy. I'm gonna
So
drink some
this milk, yeah.
I'm a hiccuping. Mm-hmm. I don't think you can get milk out of it. We got to go to commercial.
It is plug time, baby. This camera, or this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your
You know, I
life.
can't remember. November 14th is the premiere date for my special 0 to 60, which is kind of just where I'm at in my life. It deals with a lot of different things, from my penis to Viagra to the death of my mother. I also have a movie that I'm very proud of called Benjamin, and it's got a great cast, and except me, but I am in it. That's it. Just thank you guys. You guys are all really, really nice. You're really good at this.
Thank you, Bob.
That was really quite fun. And it's a funny way to do it. It's such a funny way, because it is almost like a game show. It has a dun, dun, dun. Do you play dramatic music during it?
Yeah. Hello, Hot Ones fans. It's Sean Evans. New outro, same message. If you like what you saw, throw us a bone, maybe. Please, it is dog eat dog here on the YouTube streets. Hit that subscribe button. Knowing that you subscribed, it is seriously the only thing that gets me out of bed in the morning. Thank you very much, Hot Ones fans. I love you.